The Indiana Coalition for Public Education held a forum to discuss a shortage of teachers across the state and what to do about it. Newschannel 15's Angelica Robinson was at the Fort Wayne event. She joins us in Studio 15 with more on the problems with the education system.
There's many theories about why fewer and fewer people are willing to go into public education. Educators say it could be anything from low pay to unfair teacher evaluations. But what determines those two factors is how well students do on standardized tests. Statewide, there's been an 18% drop in the number of new teaching licenses issued over the last 5 years.
It's real, the teacher shortage, so we've seen a decline in those going into the field of education. We're also seeing a decline in initial licensures.
Superintendent of Public Instruction Glenda Ritz joined a group of teachers who sounded off about problems plaguing the education system.
I thought it was very telling when they talk about the stress of being a teacher now as compared to the stress of being a teacher earlier in their career.
Eileen Doherty is a 5th grade teacher at Fort Wayne Community Schools. She says a lot has changed since her teaching career began 12 years ago.
I felt that I could take the time, classroom time, to deal with some of the social emotional aspects a lot more easily, where I feel now if taking that time away from instruction, how's that going to affect my students' test scores?
There's a lot riding on how well students do on the I-STEP.
And those student test scores not only affect just the teacher, but your entire school and your school's rating, and that rating affects your evaluation also.
And Doherty says the focus on testing ultimately affects the quality of education students receive.
Everything that we do in the classroom is now based around raising those test scores, and sometimes it's not always what our children need.
Superintendent Glenda Ritz is heading a commission that will identify ways to attract and retain more teachers. She says around mid-December they will have recommendations for the state's Department of Education. Angelica Robinson, News Channel 15.